Hello, welcome to English for Everyone, where we practice real-life American English. Today we're here at Target and it's Valentine's Day. So let's talk about Valentine's Day. We say Happy Valentine's Day. Pronunciation, use a long I at the end. Happy Valentine's Day. Don't say the Valentine's Day, there's no article. And what about Saint Valentine's Day? Well, you might see it written sometimes, but we don't say it. We don't say Happy Saint Valentine's Day. There's no saint, just Happy Valentine's Day. And it's not really a holiday. Nothing is closed, everybody works, but people give each other chocolate and flowers, things like that. So keep watching to practice with the pronunciation of INE at the end of a word. There are 3 different pronunciations. So keep watching to practice with them all. If it's one syllable, we pronounce it long, I, like mine. If you have more than one syllable, we have 3 different pronunciations. Sometimes it's I, like Valentine. Sometimes it's E, like nicotine. And sometimes it's in, like imagine. We're focusing on these words right now because my students make more mistakes with this pronunciation than others. So let's practice this one. So we're going to practice the pronunciation of the sound in for INE. Example, medicine, margarine, intestine, genuine, famine, and jasmine. Let's take a closer look. Our first example, medicine. Pronunciation is in, medicine. Medicine. Medicine is not countable usually. We don't say a medicine or medicines. Some medicine. Do you take any medicine? No, I don't take any medicine. Or yes, I take some medicine. Remember, the action is take. I take medicine. No eat, no drink. Take. Pronunciation, medicine. Me, d, med, mede, s, medis, medici, medicine, medicine. Stress on the first syllable, medicine, medicine. Not countable, no just medicine. Don't forget to take your medicine. Let's practice. Do you take any medicine?
No, I don't take any medicine.
Do you take any medicine? Does she take any medicine? Very good. Next we have margarine. Margarine is not real butter. It's similar to butter, but it's not real butter. I prefer real butter. I don't like margarine. Pronunciation, margarine. Open sound, ma. Mar, mar. J, strong j. Marge. Marger, marger. Marjorie, marjorie. Margarine, margarine, margarine. 3 syllables, stress on the first syllable. Marge, margarine, margarine. I don't like margarine. Let's practice. Do you cook with a lot of margarine?
No, I don't cook with a lot of margarine.
Do you cook with margarine? Does she cook with margarine? Very good. Next we have intestine. So remember, the INE is pronounced in, intestine. 1 intestine, 2 intestines. That's right, you have 2. You have a large intestine, but first the food goes through the small intestine. So intestines. Pronunciation, intestine. In, t, int. Inte, s, intest, t, intest, intesti, intestine. 1 intestine, 2 intestines, z, intestines. Intestines. My intestines are healthy. Let's practice. Do you have any problems with your intestines?
No, I don't have any problems with my intestines.
Good. Does she have any problems with her intestines? Very good. Next we have genuine. So remember, the INE is pronounced in. Genuine. Genuine is 100% real, not fake. Genuine. I prefer genuine leather. I don't like fake leather. I like genuine, real leather. Pronunciation, genuine. Je. Gen. Genu. 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 Genuine. Genuine. First syllable, stress, genuine. Let's practice. Do you like genuine leather?
Yes, I like genuine leather.
Do you like genuine leather? Very good. Next we have famine. Famine is countable. For one, a famine. There is a famine in their country. They don't have enough food for the people. All the people are very, very hungry, and they are dying and getting sick because they have no food. There is a famine in their country. Pronunciation, famine. Fam. Famine. 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 Stress on the first syllable. Famine. It's countable, a famine. There is a famine in some countries. Famine. Let's practice. Is there a famine in their country?
Yes, there is a famine in their country.
Is there a famine in your country?
No, there is no famine in my country.
Is there a famine in her country? Is there a famine in their country? Very good. Next we have jasmine. Jasmine is a flower, and you can make tea with jasmine. I don't like jasmine tea. It's not my favorite. Jasmine. Pronunciation, jasmine. Ja. Z. Jazz. Jasmine. 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 Stress the first syllable. Jasmine. Jasmine is a flower. And I don't like jasmine tea. Let's practice. Do you like jasmine tea?
Yes, I like jasmine tea.
Do you like jasmine tea? Does she like jasmine tea? Very good. So remember these special words ending with INE. We pronounce them all the same, in. Remember, medicine, margarine, intestine or intestines, more than one, genuine, famine. Remember, it's countable, a famine, and jasmine. Example, imagine, examine, engine, discipline, feminine, and masculine. Let's practice the pronunciation. Example, imagine. Imagine is a verb or an action, and the pronunciation, imagine. The boy likes to imagine he's an astronaut. He likes to imagine traveling in space. After imagine, we use a gerund, traveling with ing. He imagines traveling in space. Let's take a closer look at the pronunciation. Pronunciation, imagine. Ima. J. Strong sound, j. Image. Imagine. 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 Stress on the second syllable. Imagine. 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 Can you imagine traveling in space? Let's practice. What does he like to imagine?
He likes to imagine he's an astronaut.
Does he like to imagine traveling in space?
Yes, he likes to imagine traveling in space.
Does the boy like to imagine he's an astronaut? Does he like to imagine traveling in space? Very good. Next word is examine. Examine, using the sound in for ine. Examine. It's a verb. The doctor has to examine the patient. I can make the verb in continuous. Examining. What is the doctor doing? He's examining the patient. Pronunciation, examine. G, egg. Z, eggs, eggs. Exact. Exam, exam. Examine. 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 Stress on the second syllable. Examine. 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 The doctor needs to examine the patient. Examine. Let's practice. Does the doctor have to examine the patient?
Yes, the doctor has to examine the patient.
Does the doctor have to examine the patient? Very good. Is the doctor examining the patient right now?
Yes, the doctor is examining the patient right now.
Is the doctor examining the patient right now? Very good. Next word is engine, making the sound in for the ine, engine. This is an engine. For one, an engine, a motor. The car is old and the engine is old, so this car needs a new engine. Pronunciation, engine. N, j, strong j, eng, engine, 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 stress on the first syllable, engine, engine, engine. He has to put a new engine in his old car. Engine. Let's practice. His car is old. Does he need to put a new engine in the car?
Yes, he needs to put a new engine in the car.
Does he need to put a new engine in the car? Very good. Next example, discipline. Discipline. When my children don't behave, no computer, no candy, and no TV. Discipline is a noun. I think discipline is important. And discipline is a verb. I discipline my children. I discipline my child when he doesn't behave. Pronunciation, discipline. D. S, dis. Disse. P, disip. L, disciple. Discipline. 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 Stress on the first syllable. Discipline. I think discipline is important, and I discipline my children when they don't behave. Let's practice. Do you think discipline is important?
Yes, I think discipline is important.
Do you discipline your children?
Yes, I discipline my children.
Does she think discipline is important? Does she discipline her children? Very good. Example, feminine. Feminine is an adjective. It describes anything that looks like a girl, like a woman. Feminine. The dog has a pink bow and a pink collar. The dog looks feminine, like a girl. Pronunciation, feminine. Fe, fem, femme, femin, feminine, 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 feminine. Stress on the first syllable. Feminine, feminine. Your dog will look feminine if you put a pink bow on it. Let's practice. Does the dog look feminine?
Yes, the dog looks feminine.
What makes the dog look feminine?
The pink bow makes the dog look feminine.
Does the dog look feminine? What makes the dog look feminine? Very good. Example, masculine. Masculine is an adjective. Describes something that looks like a boy, like a man. This dog looks masculine. Like a boy, like a man, not like a girl. The dog looks masculine. Pronunciation, masculine. A, ma. S, mass. K, mask. Y, mask, y, y. Mask, y, mask, y. Mascule, mascule. Masculine. Masculine, masculine, masculine. Stress on the first syllable. Mask. Masculine, masculine, masculine. Your dog will look masculine if you dress him like Batman. Masculine. Let's practice. Does the dog look masculine or feminine?
The dog looks masculine.
Does the dog look masculine or feminine? Very good. So remember these words. Words ending in ine can have different pronunciations. All of these have the sound in. Imagine, examine, engine, discipline, feminine, and masculine. Turbine, adrenaline, heroine, doctrine, determine, and urine. Let's practice. These two words are pronounced exactly the same. Turban, he's wearing a turban, and turban. This is a turban. In America, it's more common to hear turban, but in England, they say turbine. Some people in America say turbine, but it's more common in America to say turban. Example, these are wind turbines. They create electricity from the wind. Pronunciation, turbine. T. Tur, b, turb. I, turbid. Turbine. Turbine. Wind turbines generate electricity. Turbine. Let's practice. Are these wind turbines?
Yes, these are wind turbines.
What do wind turbines do?
Wind turbines create electricity from the wind.
Are these wind turbines? What do wind turbines do? Very good. Next we have adrenaline. Adrenaline. Remember, ine here is pronounced in. Adrenaline. Adrenaline. You get a rush of adrenaline when you think you're going to die. So, she got a rush of adrenaline when she jumped out of the plane. Adrenaline. Adrenaline. J. Remember, DR together make the sound J. So again, J. Adj. Adjur, adjur. Adre, adre. Adren, adren. Adrena, adrena. Adrenal. Adrenali, adrenali. Adrenaline, adrenaline, adrenaline. You get a rush of adrenaline when you think you're going to die. Adrenaline. Let's practice. Did she get a rush of adrenaline when she jumped out of the plane?
Yes, she got a rush of adrenaline when she jumped out of the plane.
Did she get a rush of adrenaline when she jumped out of the plane? Very good. Next we have heroine. The pronunciation is the same, the drug heroin and the person heroine. Hero is for a boy, and for a girl, we say heroine. It's a girl hero. So, Black Widow is the heroine of the Avengers. Pronunciation, heroine. Air, hair, 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 hero, hero, heroine, 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 heroine. Remember, heroine is the pronunciation for the drug, and heroine is a female hero. Pronunciation, heroine. Heroine. She's the heroine of the story. Let's practice. Who is the heroine of the Avengers?
Black Widow is the heroine of the Avengers.
Who is the heroine of the Avengers? Very good. Next, we have Doctrine. Remember pronunciation? In. Doctrine. Doctrine. The nuns follow a strict doctrine. Or you can say they have a strict doctrine. Doctrine is countable. A doctrine. They have a strict doctrine. A doctrine is rules for a religion or organization. Their rules are a doctrine. Pronunciation, doctrine. D. A, da. K, doc. Ch, doc, ch. Remember, when you have TR together, it makes the chicken sound, ch. So again, doc, ch. Doc, ch. Docture. Docture. Doctre. Doctrine. Doctrine. They follow a strict doctrine. Doctrine. Let's practice. Do they follow a strict doctrine?
Yes, they follow a strict doctrine.
Do they follow a strict doctrine? Very good. Determine. Determine is a verb. So I change the verb. If I say a positive attitude determines if you have success or not. So a positive attitude determines your success. Determined with ed is an adjective. He is determined. He will not quit. He will not stop. He will reach his goal. He is determined to learn English. Determine. D. I. D. T. Dit. Deter. Determ. Determ. I. Determine. 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 Stress is on the third syllable. Determine. Determine. Determine? What determines your success? A positive attitude determines your success. Or, if you say, I am determined to learn English, then we have the sound D. I'm determined. I'm very determined. Let's practice. Does a positive attitude determine your success?
Yes, a positive attitude determines your success.
Does a positive attitude determine your success? Very good. Is he determined to learn English?
Yes, he's determined to learn English.
Is he determined to learn English? Are you determined to learn English? Very good. Our last word is urine. When you take a drug test, they test your urine. This is a cup of urine. So you can say he needs to take a drug test or he needs to take a urine test. They're the same. Pronunciation, urine. Ur, 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 uri, uri. Urine. Stress on the first syllable. Urine. 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 They test your urine for drugs. Let's practice. Do they test your urine for drugs?
Yes, they test your urine for drugs.
Do they test your urine for drugs? Very good. So remember, these words are special. They have a special pronunciation. Pronounced in. Example, turbine, adrenaline, heroine, doctrine, determine, and urine. This is part 3 of a video of all of these words that have the same sound. So go check out part 1 and part 2. And those are all the words you need to know with this pronunciation.
Thank you for watching.
And if you want to improve your pronunciation and avoid common mistakes in English, subscribe to our channel. Thanks for watching.